Okay.
The lights are still out, you guys.
Yeah. God.
If you don't know, I've taken control of your elevator car. Kanye West?
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds to make the greatest rap album of all time.
He can do it! He can do it!
Oh, don't, okay.
He can do it!
Right.
You're Jesus Picasso. You can do it! You can do it!
It's really confined in here, but
yeah, well, we'll sit down.
Well, no, that's... all right, that kind of... All right, okay.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Put your alligator action together for Key W. West.
A circle is a daydream. A circle is a square to me. A circle is another shape inside my school and playground. I'm singing like a lady. I'm singing like we never had tomorrow. I'm singing like I love the shapes of circles and squares and triangles. When the grass is green and the sun is yellow. I saw your mama tonight. I heard she's turned into a fellow. That's not transphobic. I support her wholeheartedly in her change. If she wants to be whoever she wants to be, she should 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 be, oh, she should be, she should be, she should be, she should be tomorrow. A circle is a square. Every sun is a rainbow. Every day is today, unless it turns into tomorrow. A triangle is 3. A square is more than that. A circle has 0, but you are a hero if you want to know that. Come on. And then I do 9 more songs like that, and I mean, obviously you've been bested. It's like we have a budget for the elevator narrator, and we don't have the budget for the elevator maintenance. No wonder we lost the last 3 wars.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Spencer, do you miss your job at Apple?
I miss the people. I think that a lot of the people I worked with were really awesome, but I don't miss like anything else about the job.
Do you miss Steve Jobs?
I mean, no.
Did he ever come in and go like, teamwork?
Yeah, no, we hung out a few times.
You lying?
Yeah. I answered the phones all the time, like it is really stupid, like terrible stuff. So I mean, when I applied for the job, I was like, how much phones are involved? And they're like, none. And then I got hired, and they're like, we're adjusting our positions so you answer the phone now. So it was the worst possible situation for me because I hate dealing with idiots I can't see. So, I mean, no, but it was really terrible. People would be all like, hey, I got an iPad. Okay. Yeah, it takes pictures? Yeah. And it's just like, they don't even have anything to say. That's
just lonely people calling you.
They just called to talk. I'm taking a picture of my phone.
Yeah.
So can you see me doing that?
Well, here, let me be an Apple phone answerer, and you be the worst amalgam of all the Apple people, or just an example of an Apple experience you hated. All right, ring ring. Hello, Apple.
Yeah, I got an iPad 3Gs or something. I think it's got a touchpad on the top.
Is this based in reality?
Normally when there's icons, you see icons, but I'm just seeing a black apple on a gray background.
Oh, it sounds like your product is starting up. I know that.
No, it's been like this since I got it.
So is it an iPad or?
Yeah, it's on my table. Hold on, the kettle's going. I have a follow-up.
Dan, can you be the Apple employee but also be Cobra Commander at the same time?
All right, new phone call. Now, Cobra Command has done such a good job of running the country that now it's Cobra Commander's just working at an Apple store. Right. Bring bring.
I have been on 15 different lines. I've been transferred 7 times. I don't know how Apple products work. Your company is garbage. Can you give me all the free stuff?
I appreciate your situation. Could you please just relax for a moment? This is the first time I'm speaking
Your
to you.
company has charged me 4 times in the last month for bills I haven't seen. I've never seen any certificates or receipts. I didn't even know I'd be charged for stuff like HBO.
It sounds like you're describing something other than Apple, sir.
This is the AT&T store.
This is Apple.
The AT&T store. I called AT&T corporate and they transferred me here.
Later.
Hello, AT&T. This is Destro. He transfers all the AT&T calls to Cobra Commander because he hates him. Let's do a test while Mike Eagle... Chris, are we ready to do a test where we... what if I said I wanted to cut to a photo for the... Oh, shit, he's running. Okay, I didn't mean to do that.
No, this is the test. This is the test.
I didn't realize... I didn't know...
In the future, you might be able to... We could just walk, probably. Walking
Or
speed.
I could... Yeah, don't worry. Chris, what if I said I wanted
Yeah, we did it.
White people, and one honorary woman.
So... I want to...
How do they let a woman sneak into that fucking photo of creepy, gross...
This is a poster of Now You See Me Too, I think.
Look at their...
I want to talk about a theory I have about this photo, or rather an obsession I have about this photo. Now, assumption number 1 that I'm allowed to make because of the geometry of this photo. This is a tripod-mounted photograph. This is not a quick,
Sure,
hey,
it's like
Secretary of Labor, labor us a photo with your Samsung while people hack it and so they can see nuclear launch codes in your fucking patio. The lines are lined up here. This is a tripod-mounted shot. It's been swiveled because any human in their right mind would center the desk in the frame. There are an almost equal number of people on both sides, unless you count homophobic pants over here, who I think was either... I'm trying to figure out if he's doing a power play and showed up late.
No, he set the timer. He was the guy that went over to the camera.
Wait, Jeff, no. I'm sorry, but
he ran in there.
Camera's been swiveled. Do you understand?
Yeah.
On what the audience's right side of the frame, what you see is you could measure that line. You would take half of that line and you would put it over here if you wanted to know where the frame would be if this desk were centered. It would cut right across Pence's shoulder, and if Pence wasn't in the shot, By the way, over here, Herman Munster, secretary of fucking crazy pumpkin head thumbs, a living golem from not from Lord of the Rings, from the Hebrew tradition, an animated man brought here for the purpose of vengeance.
And behind him, who has 2 thumbs and looks like Chris Farley's ghost?
That guy's head would be a little over to the right, which he wouldn't be bent like that. He is scrunching in because the camera moved this way. The camera moved this way. I believe that these two aren't getting along for good reason. Yeah. I don't think Pence was told this photo was happening.
He ran in last second.
I think he was taking a shit. He walked by the Oval Office, if that's where this is. It looks ovular to me.
I want to know more about the guy with the orange tie. No one wears an orange fucking tie. It's very clear that you wear red or blue ties. This guy's got a Halloween tie back there. Also, she only gets 1 thumb. All the guys got 2 thumbs.
It's a shame that women only have 1 thumb for every 2 thumbs a man has.
Women actually only get 70% of thumbs.
Yeah. Women only get 8 oceans to every 11 oceans a man makes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Remember when the national conversation would have been about 0 black people in the photo?
Right.
Like, it would have been just a talking point. It's not that we don't notice it. It's that we know they're white nationalists. And we have bigger fish to fry now. We're like, yeah, well, they're racist. They haven't made any bones about that. So we're moving on. Because we're like, how do we get them out of there? Yeah. We're no longer policing them and going like, it would be nice to see some diversity in that photo. We're like, hey, is there anything in this photo that could show us their weakness?
Also, has there ever been
is there a kryptonite barrel in the corner?
Has there ever been a desk that big that didn't have a fucking book or a pen on it? It's a desk. He doesn't have any shit on it.
That's not.
He clearly doesn't want desks. He doesn't want to be at that desk.
That's not a good desk. That's not the desk of someone who uses a desk.
It's a good desk for finding the Book of Secrets. If you, but remember Obama's first couple days in office.
Hey, Mike, keep it down, would you?
I was. Thanks.
I remember when one of the first things, because they have to, it was like Obama with the Hitler mustaches. Oh, it's the end of the world. Obama's president. Oh God, how will we live through 2 years of this, 4 years of this, 8 years of this? It's a black man in the White House. We're all gonna die. And the first thing was, look at him. He's not even wearing his jacket at the desk, because the first photo was him with his shirt sleeves rolled up and he was on the phone, fucking papers everywhere, getting to work. And then somebody split screened it with Kennedy, and it was the same. It was like, yeah, I'm a civil servant. I fucked Marilyn Monroe, but I want work to get done. All right, anyways, whatever. When did I become political? The answer is when we started dying.
There was a great Twitter moment where somebody posted this picture and said, what's this mixtape called? And then everybody was sending in answers. It was great. Mine was Male White Marauders. That's the name of this picture. That's a hip-hop joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the fact that about hip-hop jokes and that we won't get.
I'm so full of those, yeah.
We
Well, I dropped the N-bomb.
Right.
It was,
Oh, that's bad, Andy. That's a no-no.
But
we have a whole podcast that just went up. Sorry, I don't want to derail, but it's about how Andy read an article about how black people's eyes they've been bred to have their eyes pop out when they're scared.
So what? What?
Well, that's okay. Let's move along from that.
Was the article in Hustler?
There was no article. It was my philosophy.
What?
Oh, you didn't tell me that. You told me you read it somewhere.
Because I was trying to get away from it.
And then we talked about
there's a whole group of black people that they can just go doink and their eyes pop out. And
what are you is that are you saying what if there was? Is that your
No, there is. Yeah, a lot of black people can make it. Is there something wrong with it? And then I just thought.
Well, it's a road flare. The phrase "black people," it just makes people do it.
Say that.
So we started talking, and then we went into because on Community there was a writer saying how a black writer was talking about how black people were afraid to buy watermelon. Not afraid, but embarrassed to buy watermelon because of the stigma of a black guy with watermelon. So sometimes they would have white people buy it for them. And we're talking about how not fair it is because watermelon's delicious. I know you don't like it, but it's great. Everyone loves it. And then we talked about fried chicken and our favorite fried chicken place, and we talked about Popeyes. But then we said,
that woman love that chicken and Popeyes. And pop out.
But then we talked about Popeyes, and we didn't mention that the name is Popeyes.
Decline all calls.
The name of the place is called Popeyes.
Oh my God, I didn't.
Yeah. Is that why?
Is that why? Is that why?
Look, I'm caught in the cult of Andy right now.
It's just a thought I had. And why didn't we put two and two together?
I know. We didn't mention
It's
it.
called Popeye.
So I gave you that gift on your podcast.
Thank you.
Yes, there. We almost can go home now.
I know.
Feels so good.
Well, I want to talk about.
See?
I want to talk about an aspect of Andy that he's not.